Walmart has announced plans to embed individual garments with scannable electronic ID cards and tags, the very first step in a real-time tracking system for controlling inventory and preventing theft. Starting August 1st, the retailer will be placing removable radio frequency ID tags, RFIDs, on its jeans and underwear, a move that will allow its employees to find out which sizes are missing from the shelves and what additional items remain in the storeroom. Privacy expert Kathleen Albrecht is with us. Well, Catherine, here it goes, isn't it?
Hey, George, I got to tell you, I've been working on this topic since 2002. This is the worst news we have had. Here we are. I told you it was going to happen. Walmart is doing it. They're going to be sending live, transmitting RFID tags that can be remotely read right through your garbage, right through your walls. They're going to be sending these things home with people on the clothing that they buy at Walmart stores. So we're calling on everybody to let Walmart know you don't want them to do it. We still have a couple of days. They haven't rolled it out yet. And we're going to be mounting a big response. Hopefully we can talk about it here on Coast to Coast next week. But in the meantime, people can go to our website at spychips.com, sign up for our mailing list, and we'll be sure to give people information about how to fight back.
Catherine, can people find these RFID chips on the clothes and tear them out, cut them out?
Well, these are going to be on hang tags, and which means they're going to be the little cardboard tags that hang off next to the price tag. What Walmart is not explaining to people is that even after you cut it off and throw it away, your garbage can still be scanned. We've actually got a couple. We have a whole chapter about scanning trash. It's called Talking Trash in our book Spy Chips, where we talk about patents to put mounted readers on the side of cars and drive by people's houses on garbage day and literally scan the trash in front of their house and link it up to their address. Bell South, which is the parent company for Singular Wireless, actually patented a way to scan people's bags of garbage. You don't even have to open the Hefty bag. At the dump, they would put this thing through a reader and identify every single piece of trash in there and link it back to the person who had bought it and then sell those records to marketers. And you know, it's amazing. And the one thing I want to warn people, if anybody in your audience has an enhanced driver's license or an electronic passport card, here's where this gets really scary. This means Walmart's going to be putting RFID readers into their store. Now, not only do those readers emit electromagnetic radiation, which European research has shown damages DNA and reproductive organs, so you're going to be standing in front of a shelf getting bombarded with this energy. But in addition to that, if you've got an e-passport or an enhanced driver's license in your pocket, that shelf can not only read the tag on the jeans, it can read your driver's license right through your pocket or your wallet or your purse while you're standing there without your knowledge. I mean, this is unbelievable.
On a smarter planet, we're building intelligence into things.
So we can follow this medicine from the factory to the distribution center.
To the pharmacy.
And know it's the real thing.
Keeping counterfeits off the shelves.
In places like the U.S.,
Tanzania,
In India.
smarter medicine is safer medicine.
that's what I'm working on.
I'm an IBMer.
Let's build a smarter planet.
So my biggest concern here, now I've been fighting this, as you know, since 2002, this Internet of Things that they've got planned out, we've been able to hold them off. And when I say we, I'm talking about listeners to Coast AM. The huge number of people across this country who oppose RFID. We don't want spy chips in our clothing. And we've made our voices known. We've protested outside of Walmart stores. We've spoken to Walmart management. We've held up signs. We've emailed. We've called 1-800-WALMART. We've done it all.
As computer chips are getting smaller and faster, and eventually the time will come when a child is implanted with a little chip back here and will learn to control the chip in the same way that you learn to control your bodily functions and your voice and your movements, so that not only can you, right now my mind is telling my body to talk, and it's supplying my mouth with the words that I'm giving to you, and the mind could also learn to say to the chip, go to a certain web page, download some information, and supply it to the inside of my eyeball.
You believe that you're going to be actually able to tell your mind through a chip to provide you with information that you can then speak. So on this program, this would be great for me. You put a little chip in there, and if I didn't know something, I could say would I have to say it out loud or just think it?
Either way.
I could just think it, give me an answer.
Right now, we're loaded up with bionic stuff already. I'm wearing glasses. I have fillings in my teeth. This is a wristwatch. I'm wearing clothing, which allows me to adjust to the climate as I go outside. So it's obviously only a matter of time until convergence allows us to match the number one tool of the next century, and that would be the computer chip. I mean,
okay, so
So I'm here with Mark at Chemtech West, and he's got a really cool physical hack that we've got for some RFID readers.
So I developed this hack last year with Adam Murray from England. He did the RFID stuff for the British passport. And what this is a RFID denial of service attack. And as you can see in the reader, we named it. It's pretty common, used pretty much everywhere in the industry. I've wired this up as a test reader. Okay, so I've got the CPU module for the reader here. I've got the actual reader box, 9-volt battery, and a buzzer right here to tell you that the door's open. So you'll actually hear it beep, and the green LED will go on if you read the proper tag. So what I'm going to do right now, I've got a tag in my hand. Okay, it's a good working tag. I'm just going to show you the reader without the denial of service attack activated. Put my finger on here because it's loud. Okay, we don't want to bother anyone in the room. So I go nearby, you can hear it. It's actually gone green, so the door would have opened. Now what I've done here is I've actually got a tag that I've broken from a certain company that I've broken open, okay? And basically all you do is you stick the tag in a vise, you crack the sides open, and you open it up, just like that. Okay, so you can see that right there. Now, what you do is you cut this piece around. This is the actual RFID chip and the coil, all built into this little clotted compound area here. This is the actual chip itself as it's cut out. So I've done that as well, just to show you guys. And basically, just to give you an idea. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go right up to the buzzer here, stick the RFID tag, the fake one, the one that doesn't work, okay, on there, and that's going to be part of our denial of service attack. Now, as you can see, there's a coil inside here that's energizing this tag, which is a tag that's not set up for this system. So, just put the tag on, okay, the fake tag right there, the one that's not registered for this reader. Put my finger over here again, and now I will show you the denial of service part. I take a good working tag on the reader, and as you can see, it doesn't work anymore. When it's set up like this, on a door lock, no one's going to really notice that down there. They're just thinking it's
just right by the cable, yeah.
Exactly. So basically they're like, oh no, my tag doesn't work. You know, we can't get in the door.
So this is a really simple physical hack. Don't even just solder, you just need to cut it open and stick it on there.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Welcome to Boing Boing TV. I'm Shani Jardin, and I'm here at the O'Reilly Emerging Technology Conference, or ETech, in San Diego. One of the emerging technologies that people are talking about here, radio frequency ID tags, or R.F.I.Ds. They're in passports now. They're in credit cards, like this new American Express credit card. And with me here is Pablos, who's a hacker. Hi, Pablo.
Hi there.
And Pablos, one of the areas you've been doing some research in is the security or lack thereof in these R.F.I.D-enabled credit cards. What'd you find out?
We were able to decrypt the data by getting a reader like this off of eBay for $8.
On the screen, what I'm seeing is the card name, the expiration date, the name on the card.
You'll get all that data off most cards.
Yeah.
So now we can take that, go online, start shopping.
So what does this tell you?
The credit card industry understands very clearly that creating a secure system isn't really the priority. Creating a system that feels secure to the user is. In reality, it's easier for me to get numbers now than it was before with the old card. Now all I got to do is get near your ass with my reader. All I have to do is just get near you with my reader. You may not even know it's happening, and I've got your credit card number. So in fact, even though it's supposed to be more secure, they've in fact made it easier for me to steal credit card number.
Okay, I see that you have a wallet sitting here. This almost looks like...
So that's a stainless steel wallet that you can put a card like this in if you're total paranoid.
Wow, you're not kidding. So I'm going to put this American Express card in here.
You put it in there.
And now we're going to try to swipe it again.
Right, the thing won't beep at all.
There's no beeping.
Yeah.
So the answer to credit card companies trying to pass off R.F.I.Ds is stick everything inside tinfoil.
There you go. Tinfoil hats for your credit cards.
Technology advances now means that car keys are now electronic, so that vehicles are much harder to steal. Without the right key, your vehicle will not start. Important. You can program new ignition keys as long as you still have a working key called a master key.
How's it going? I'm just going to show you what to do if you have a transponder key like that and it breaks, because mine broke and the transponder is inside this one doesn't work at all. If I start the car with that, it just basically goes on and then it cuts out straight away because it's not the right signal going to it. So, to show you what to do, get a bit of coil like that, wrap it around the broken key. You can see it's going to conduct the right transmitter. I have this here, which was wrapped around the ignition. I just took off the end of the thing. You can see there's wires there, and that was screwed into around the ignition. You can see there's red and blue wires. So basically, if you get any sort of coil and just kind of wrap it around our wire, you won't get a shock or anything. Basically put it around like that and put it up against it, hold it up against it and turn on the car. So you just get it, wrap it around and hold it in. So you kind of have it like that, wrap it up against it to strip off a bit of the wire and throw the car on. And then it stays on and starts, and then you can just take it straight off. And that starts the car without you needing well, until you get your key replaced or whatever, because it's quite expensive to get it done. So that's all you do, and then the car starts and then the key works.